Hey guys, okay, so today's topic is going to be on nutrition. You know they go hand in hand with those workouts, right? You gotta get your nutrition on track. So if you're not losing weight, if you're not getting the results that you're after, maybe it's your diet. Maybe, oh, I hate that word. I hate that word. Maybe it's your nutrition plan. Okay, so having said that, I am about ready to offer you 5 different ways that you can eat. You always have to find out what works for you because there's so much out there, so many different things out there that are confusing, you know, and what I'm about to share could be confusing too, but I simplified it in every sense of the word. So grab a pencil and a piece of paper because you're going to want to write this down. See you in a second. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is figure out how many calories your body needs to lose weight. I've got this little chart I'm about ready to show you, so maybe you can take a screenshot of it and print it out so you'll have it. If you've passed the 3rd grade, you can surely read this and do the math. So anyway, here's a chart. You have your calorie adjustment here. You have your example of a 180-pound woman that wants to lose 2 pounds a week. And then you have your lifestyle factor and your calorie adjustments. I'm going to zoom in, try to line it up so you can take a screenshot. There we go. Okay, so you got it. So you take your current weight times 10, and that's your basic metabolic rate or your resting metabolic rate. This is how many calories your body burns just sitting still, doing nothing. You want to multiply that by your lifestyle factor and then do the calorie adjustments at the bottom, okay? It's a very simple formula you use. I think one of these meal plans calls for calorie counting. Maybe another one, I'm not sure. I don't remember. There's 5 of them that I'm going to show you. But anyway, one of them will. So determine that, and then we can move on to the first meal plan. Okay, have you figured it out? You got your calories all figured out and know how much you need to lose weight? This is the portion control part of the meal plan. It's meal 1. And I have 6 containers here. And I've had clients try this in the past and they lost a massive amount of weight. One lady actually lost 24 pounds in 1 month. And she had been with me 2 years until we got these containers in and we're like, oh, I want you to try this. She tried it and she stuck to it. She was very committed and disciplined to make it work. And within 1 month, she lost 24 pounds. And it goes like this. So this is the green container, and in this container goes your vegetables. Here is your purple container, and it goes fruit. And then you have your proteins, your carbohydrates, your healthy fats, and your oil, seeds, and nuts. Now, we're going to use that 180-pound woman as an example. So you can see she was, 1,520 calories? So she's in this range right here. Here is the chart. She's in this range right here, which means the green container is going to be filled up 4 times. This is all in one day. Purple container is going to be filled up 3 times. The red container is going to be filled up 4 times, and so forth and so on. So to break it down and make it easier, what you can do instead of filling this up 4 times a day, I would fill it up 4 times and then put it in a bigger container and then set that container in the refrigerator so you'll have it. So, and this one is fruits. Do the same thing with fruits, protein, carbs, healthy fats, and oil, seeds, and nuts. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what's a protein? What's a carbohydrate? What's healthy fats and all this? This is a lot of information to, oh heck, you know what? I'm just going to show you. This is what goes in the green container. See all those foods? These are healthy foods. You know, and if you want to, I can, you tell me your email address, private message me or something and let me know your email address and I can email all this stuff to you. This is the purple container. A lot of information. And this is the red container. And this is the yellow container. The blue container. And the orange container. So there you have it. It's that simple. A lot of people have lost weight on the portion control. And it goes along with the belief of thermodynamic, which I totally believe in thermodynamic. It's calories in, calories out. It's that simple. Calories in, calories out. It's just that simple. So anyway, we're going to move on to meal plan number 2. Oh, and on the containers, you can get all of these containers and the meal plan and all of these food lists from beachbody.com. It's the 21-day fix. So if you never heard of that, check it out. It works. And then there's a blood type diet. Eating foods compatible with your blood type, you'll learn how to treat everything from asthma, thrombosis, allergies, a sore throat. If you'd like to pursue a more advanced understanding application of blood type diet, this book is for you. Yep, and you can either eat right, take care of your health, or take a bunch of pills, take a bunch of drugs, or get surgery. That's what they're saying in this book. You eat right and eat foods that are compatible to your blood type, you may make a lot of changes that you don't even aware of. I'm surprised not many people know and understand about this book, because it's a great book. It's how I eat. Not to say I'm perfect. Every now and then I have ice cream. Every now and then I like, fried fish, shrimp, things like that. But for the most part, I am caffeine free. This book said caffeine is not really compatible with my blood type. So I was wondering why I was getting all those stomach pains. And it's probably from the caffeine. So I got off the caffeine and the withdrawals were horrible. Anyway, so back on track. This is it's an easy reference guide. I highly recommend it. And it just gives you a breakdown of all the foods and even the vitamins and medicines on how to treat certain diseases. And I haven't gotten that deep into it, but I just flipped to the back of the book. I got the book and I opened it up. I thought, oh my gosh. So I flipped to the back of the book and there was a list of foods for my blood type that were beneficial, non-beneficial, and foods to avoid. And so that's what I did. That's what I go by is, and if I'm not sure of what I'm eating, then I just go to the book. Can I have that? Yeah. So it's a good book. Eat right for your type. Okay, it's worth a try. We'll see you next time. Okay, so this one's gonna be weird. It's Fit for Life. It's your body cycle, a body cycle. Oh God, no. My kitty cat cracks me up. This one. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's a blessing to have around. Anyway, this one is where she goes. I can't lock her in a room. I just feel like that's bad. Okay. This diet I want to talk about now is called Fit for Life. It's written by Harvey and Marilyn Diamond, and it sold like over 3 million copies already. So this book is based on body cycles. And when I first got it, I was like, what the heck is this all about? But it was all over the place. It was all over the news and they were on talk shows and stuff. And the more I listened, the more I thought, gosh, okay, I'll try it. So back in the days, there wasn't a lot of resources for me. As a bodybuilder, I had to go to the library and pick up a book and read. I think there was one magazine, bodybuilding magazine that was out, Muscle and Fitness or something like that. So I read that, but I never, ever came across anything like this before. So I definitely want to share this one. So here's what their belief is. And I tried it and I slept really, really good. I remember back in the day, I slept really good. Didn't wake up. I think I woke up in the same position I fell asleep in. I hit the floor running, tons of energy, like I already have tons of energy anyway, but just, can you imagine me back then? And then my breath wasn't bad in the mornings. And sometimes I'd even forget to brush my teeth because I'd be like, man, my breath just I don't even have bad breath. My bowels, urine, no odor. It was just weird. It was an awesome experience for me, and I lost a ton of weight, probably a little bit more than I should have. But here's how their plan goes. From noon to 8 is the appropriation cycle, and this is where you eat and digest your food. From 8 p.m. to 4 p.m. is the assimilation cycle, and this is where you absorb and utilize the nutrients that you ate. From 4 a.m. until noon, this is when your body eliminates waste and food debris. And that's just it in a nutshell. That's just those 3 cycles. Like I said, I tried it. It worked. I felt great. I even had a client on that one time, and but I didn't know she was still on it. Like 2 months later, she was just dropping weight like crazy, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She said, "How much weight have you lost?" And she said, "Oh, I don't know, but my jeans are getting." She's already small, but so I said, "What are you eating?" And she told me, and she said, I'm eating that meal plan you gave me about the body cycles." I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're still doing that?" And then I told her, "Well, you need to eat more in one meal." But she was super active. She probably forgot to eat a lot of times. So anyway, here's the kicker on this. I mean, I love this book. I recommend it, and it's definitely worth a try. You can't combine protein and carbohydrates together. That's what they believe. That's what they said. Don't do. So I didn't do it. I lost a ton of weight, I'm telling you. Don't mix your complex carbs and your complex proteins together. When you first wake up, it should be only fruit from the time you wake up from noon to noon. And then from noon to 8, you eat anything you want. If you want French fries, you can have French fries. Just don't have French fries and a burger. Okay? That means, seriously, that means burgers and fries are out, eggs and toast, oatmeal and eggs, pancakes, things like that. They're all, in this book, is so educational, and it taught me a lot, and it makes sense. That's the thing. It all made sense. So, anyway, get the book, Fit for Life, right here. And I want you to try it, because it works. I'm just telling you, it works. It works. If you need a meal plan or something like that, it's in here. I mean, it gives you a breakdown of all the proteins, breakdown of all the fats. And actually, we covered that in the first video. So there you go. You got your food lists and all that. Yeah. So I got one more I want to show you, and I'll be right back. And then there's ketosis or carb cycling, or both. I'm putting these two together because they're very similar. Carbohydrate intake has been a hot topic for a long, long time. Keto is short for ketosis, and I used this technique way back when I was preparing for a bodybuilding competition. I would deplete my carbs 5 days out from a show, and I would use the ketosis sticks to tell me when I reached ketosis, so I could start carbing back up, so that I could look full and tight on stage. It was like magic. It worked like magic. But that's just my experience with keto. I know several people who have been very successful at restricting their carbs. Some of them even totally exclude them, which I would never do. But anyway, so while there's no macronutrient that is categorically bad, carb intake should be something tailored to the individual. Carb cycling is a dietary approach in which you alternate your carb intake on a daily basis, weekly basis, or monthly basis, or whatever, depending on your activity. It's commonly used to lose fat, maintain physical performance, while keeping your weight loss from reaching a plateau. In order to optimize your carb intake, some people now cycle their carbohydrates. This is known as carb cycling. So, and this is what I stick to mainly. I typically eat carbs the day before an intense workout, and so I'll have the energy to get through the workout. And if I don't eat enough carbs, believe me, I will know it. I will know it, and everybody around me know it, because I just slip into a coma. Anyway, I don't cut way back. And if I do, it's by accident. So this method has worked very well for me. And so in short, carb cycling aims to time your carbohydrate intake when it provides maximum benefit and excludes carbs when they're not needed. So you don't want to just carb up and sit around. I mean, if you eat carbs, you definitely want to burn them off. So that's what I recommend. Anyway, that's all I have for now. So if you like the videos and the workouts, hit that like button and share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of these fit tips and workouts. That's it for now. Bye.